Hello once again, dear viewers, to another episode of the Sain Pyniar Quiz 2019, brought to you by Doordarshan Kendra Shillong in collaboration with the Meghalaya AIDS Control Society. Hello once again, dear viewers, to another episode of the Sain Pyniar Quiz 2019, brought to you by Doordarshan Kendra Shillong in collaboration with the Meghalaya AIDS Control Society. Last episode, we were done with our preliminary rounds, and starting from today, we're entering our second phase, which is the knockout round, where only one team per episode will move on to the semi-finals. So with us here today, we have three teams who are going to fight for a spot in the semi-finals. So today, in our first episode of the second phase, let's meet our three teams. Team A, please introduce yourselves.
Hello, my name is Concordia Zara Khongsit and I am representing BSF Senior Secondary School.
My name is Sudita Datta and I am representing BSF Senior Secondary School.
The team from BSF Senior Secondary School, Team A, all the best to you. Moving on now to Team B.
Hello, my name is Maharnab Goswami. I am from class 10 and I am from KV Nehu.
Hello, my name is Nishant Sharma and I am representing KV Nehu.
The team from Kendra Vidyalaya Nehu, all the best to you as well. Moving on now, last but not the least, Team C.
Hello, my name is Bajhan Kees Imle of class 9 representing 7th Set School.
Hello, my name is Daryl Momin from class 9 representing 7th Set School.
Team C, the team from 7th Set, all the best to you, and I wish all the best to all the three teams. So let's begin with our quiz competition today with round 1, which is an HIV/AIDS awareness round. So before we begin, let me explain to you the rules. Each team will be asked 2 questions. Questions will pass during this round. 10 points for correctly answering a direct question and 5 points for correctly answering a past question. 10 seconds to answer a direct question and 5 seconds to answer a past question. No negative markings in this round. Are the rules clear? Yes. Okay, let's begin. The first question in today's quiz competition, and it's for Team A, BSF Senior Secondary School. This is your question. When was AIDS first recognized and among which group of people?
It was first recognized in 1981 among the LGBTQ.
That is correct. I'll give it to you. So 20 points, Team A. Moving on, this is a direct question now for Team B, Kendra Vidyalaya. Listen carefully. Who was the scientist who reported the agent? That is the HIV/AIDS agent. Who was the scientist who reported the HIV/AIDS agent?
So it's the only one scientist?
Yes.
Liu Kenton Montenegro.
Yes, that's the correct answer. I'll give it to you. 20 points to Team B, Kendriya Vidyalaya Nehu. Moving on, now this is a direct question for Team C, 7th Set. Listen carefully. When was the first documented transfusion associated case reported of HIV? The first documented transfusion associated case. I want you to give me the year. Time's up. Team C moves on now to Team A. Do you have an answer? No negative points.
1986.
1986. No, that's not the answer I'm looking for. Team B.
1983.
1983. No, that's not the answer I'm looking for, but pretty close. The right answer is 1982. Okay, that is the right answer. So moving on, now this is the second question, a direct question now for Team A. Listen carefully. When was the causative agent of AIDS first reported? When was the causative agent of AIDS first reported? The year and the month, or just the year?
1986.
1986. No, that's not the right answer. Moves on now to Team B.
1983.
1983. Yes, that's the correct answer. So 5 points, Team Kendra Vidyalaya. Now this is a direct question for Team B, KV Nehu. Listen carefully. Which organization coined the term human immunodeficiency virus?
World Health Organization.
No, that's not the right answer. Moves on to team C.
Pass.
Moves on to team A.
Pass.
Well, the right answer is the International Committee on Virus. Okay, in the year 1986, they gave the nomenclature human immunodeficiency virus. Moving on, now this is a direct question for team C. 7 set, listen carefully. When was the first case of HIV infection reported in India and where? I need you to give me the year and the place.
1986.
And the place. So you've given me half the answer, so I think I'll give you half the points. So 10 points. The right answer that I was looking for, yes, it's 1986, but it was in Chennai among the sex workers. Okay. So with that, we've come to the end of round 1. That is the HIV/AIDS awareness round. Let's move on now to our second round, which is an audio-visual round. So let me explain to you the rules. Each team will be asked one audio-visual question. Questions will pass during this round. 10 seconds to answer a direct question, 5 seconds to answer a past question, 20 points for correctly answering a direct question, and 10 points for correctly answering a past question. Minus 5 points for an incorrect answer. Okay? Are the rules clear?
So even in pass.
Yes, even in pass, if you give me a wrong answer, minus 5 points. So are we ready to begin? Okay, the first question is for team A, and it appears to be a video. So watch the video carefully and then I'll ask you the question. Alright, so this is your question. Originally known to its inhabitants as Rakmu, it is a historical and archaeological city in southern Jordan. It is believed to have been settled as early as 9000 BC, and it was possibly established in the 4th century BC as the capital city of the Nabatean kingdom. Name the city. This is a historical city which you just saw, so I want you to give me the name. Team A, BSF Senior Secondary School. Moves on now to Team B.
Pass.
Team C.
Pass.
Very easy question. How could you have all missed it? The right answer is Petra. Petra in Jordan. Okay, that's the right answer. Moving on, now this is a direct question for Team B, Kendriya Vidyalaya. It's a picture. Look at it carefully and then I'll ask the question. We can easily see the signature mural painting of Norwegian artist Per Krogh in the backdrop of this room. Question is pretty simple. Which principal UN organ has its meetings or deliberations in this room? It recently came up in the news. Which principal UN organ has its deliberation in this room? 10 seconds. Team B. Time's up. Moves on now to Team C. Moves on to Team A.
UNHRC.
The UNHRC. Unfortunately, that's the incorrect answer. So minus points there. The right answer I'm looking for is the United Nations Security Council. This is the Security Council meeting room. So now moving on, this is a direct question for Team C, 7 set. It's an audio question. Listen to the audio carefully and then I'll ask the question.
This is a day to remember with gratitude the enormous efforts and sacrifices of millions of freedom fighters whose blood and sweat gave us independence and created our republic. Above all, this is a day to cherish our Republican values. A confident and forward-looking nation is built by confident and forward-looking young people.
Okay, so you heard the audio clip. Identify the person speaking. Moves on now to team A.
So can you hear the audio again?
No, we can't do that. You have an answer? Time's up. Moves on to team B. Didn't you hear the Republic Day speech one day before Republic Day? That was the President of India, Shri Ramnath Kovind. That was the President of India. So we're done with 2 rounds. Let me give you the score tally so far. Team A, BSF Senior Secondary School, is with 15 points. Team B, Kendriya Vidyalaya, is leading the quiz so far with 25 points. And Team C, 7 set, is with 10 points. So let's move on now to our 3rd round, which is a round on dumb charades. So let me explain to you the rules. Each team will be given one word or phrase to enact during this round. One team member will have to enact the word or phrase, and the other teammate must correctly guess the word or phrase in question. The teammate enacting the word or phrase must use only their body language. They are not allowed to use their voices or their lip movements. 60 seconds, that is 1 minute, to answer a question. 30 points for a correct answer. No negative markings, and you can keep on trying until you give me the right answer. Questions will not pass during this round. Are the rules clear?
So negative marking.
There will be no negative markings in this round. Alright, so let's begin with our dumb charades round. Let's start it off with Team A, please. Someone come forward, pick up a chip, and let's see what your word or phrase is. You show it to me, let me open it for you. You understand? Okay. So, you have 60 seconds. Your time starts now.
Hindi movie. Something. How many words? 4 words. Show me the first one. Second one. Show me the last word.
Time's up. Time's up. The name of the movie that she was trying to tell you is the Hindi movie Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. Okay? So now moving on. The next question is for Team B. Kendriya Vidyalaya, somebody please come forward. Pick up a chit and show it to me. Just nod your head if you understand. Just nod your head. Just nod your head. Okay. So you have 60 seconds. Your time starts now.
What's Hindi movie? Mugambo. Word wise. Bahubali.
No lip movements or voices allowed.
Hanuman. Ramayan. Hanuman. Sankat Mochan Hanuman. Hanuman. Pawan Putra Hanuman. There. No relation. Gorilla. Monkey.
Time's up. The name of the movie is Bajrangi Bhaijaan. Bajrangi Bhaijan. So no points there. Team B. Last but not the least, Team C, 7 set. Please come forward. Pick up a chip. Let me see for you. You understand? Okay. So you have 60 seconds. Your time starts now. No, you're not allowed to count the alphabets. You're not allowed to count the alphabets. You just have to act. Come on, time's running out. I think it's a pretty easy movie to act. Time's up. The name of the movie is Devdas. 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 Devdas has a very signature way of acting. It's quite easy. So no points there. Team C. Alright, so we've come to the end of round 3. So let's move on now to the most intense part of the quiz, which is the rapid fire round. So before we begin, let me explain to you the rules. Each team will be asked a series of questions. Each team will be given 50 seconds. Remember this, 50 seconds, not 40, but 50 this time, to answer all the questions. 10 points for a correct answer, minus 5 points for an incorrect answer. If a team does not know an answer, say pass, and Quizmaster will move on to the next question and shall come back to the pass question if there is sufficient time left. Are the rules clear? Okay. So, Team A, BSF Senior Secondary School, are you ready? Your 50 seconds. It starts now. Which religion was introduced in Bhutan by Guru Rinpoche?
Pass.
To be or not to be are famous words taken from which play of William Shakespeare?
Hamlet.
That is correct. The famous Nathula Pass is located in which state of India?
Jammu Kashmir.
That is incorrect, minus points. In which city will you find Asia's largest planetarium, the Birla Planetarium?
Pass.
32 degree Fahrenheit is equal to what degree in Celsius?
221. Pass.
Which animal is the biggest cause of rabies cases?
Rats.
That is incorrect. Which religion was introduced in Bhutan by Guru Rinpoche? Time's up. So, which religion was introduced in Bhutan by Guru Rinpoche, also known as Guru Padmasambhav? The answer is Buddhism. To be or not to be are famous words taken from which play? It's Hamlet, yes. The famous Nathula Pass is located in which state of India? It's Sikkim. In which city will you find Asia's largest planetarium, the Birla Planetarium? It's Kolkata. 32 degree Fahrenheit is equal to what degree in Celsius? 0 degree Celsius. And which animal is the biggest cause of rabies cases? Yes, it's dogs. So Team B, are you ready with your series of questions?
Yes, sir.
50 seconds. Your time starts now. In the adventures of Tintin, what is the name of Tintin's dog?
Pass.
If C. Rajagopalachari was the first Governor General of Free India, who was the first Governor General of Pakistan?
Pass.
Pass.
Which state is the largest producer of tea in India?
Assam.
That is correct. The Satish Dhawan Space Center, which is used by India to launch its satellite carrying rockets, is in which state?
Andhra Pradesh.
That is correct. Formation of the ozone hole is the greatest over which part of the earth?
Pass.
What is known as the roof of the world? Time's up. So let me give you the answers. In The Adventures of Tintin, what is the name of Tintin's dog? It's Snowy. If C. Rajagopalachari was the first Governor General of Free India, who was the first Governor General of Pakistan? Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Which state is the largest producer of tea in India? It's Assam. The Satish Dhawan Space Center, yes, it's in Andhra Pradesh. Formation of ozone hole is the greatest over Antarctica. And what is known as the roof of the world? It's Pyniar, that is in Tibet. So Team C, are you ready? Your time starts now. What is the innermost light sensitive area of the human eye?
Pass.
With which musical instrument would you associate the terms Bayan and Dayan?
Pass.
Suez Canal connects Mediterranean Sea with what sea?
Pass.
Do or die is a famous slogan given by whom?
Mahatma Gandhi.
That is correct. How many minutes for each degree of latitude does the local time of a place vary from the Greenwich Mean Time?
Pass.
Ujjayanta Palace is located in which northeastern state?
Pass.
Which is the innermost light sensitive area of the human eye?
Pass.
With which musical instrument would you associate the terms Bayan and Dayan? So let me give you the answers to the other questions. Which is the innermost light sensitive area of the human eye? It's the retina. Okay. With which musical instrument would you associate the terms Bayan and Dayan? It's tabla. Suez Canal connects Mediterranean Sea with what sea? Is the Red Sea. Okay. Do or die is famous slogan given by whom? Yes, Mahatma Gandhi. How many minutes for each degree of latitude does the local time of a place vary from the Greenwich Mean Time? It's 4 minutes. And Ujjayanta Palace is located in which northeastern state? Tripura. Alright, so we've come to the end of all the 4 rounds, and judging by the score tally, we clearly have a winner. So let me give you the final score tally. In third place, we have the team from BSF Senior Secondary School, Team A, with 15 points. In second place is Team C, that is the team from 7 set, with 20 points. And the winners of today's quiz and moving on to the semi-finals is Team B from Kendriya Vidyalaya with 45 points. So dear viewers, we've come to the end of yet another episode of the Sain Pyniar quiz. Until we meet again next time, your quiz master here saying goodbye. Thank you.